Hey everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm not going to play a battle royale. I just want to get back into the regular style of gameplay. We're going to change it up a little bit, I think, over this episode. Play a few different kinds of maps. But let's just start off right now with Diverse World, I think is what it's called. A diverse world. Yeah, by Tebow. Or by PG-59. Only 3,000 people have explored that one, so maybe it's by map, or there it is. Alright, so the original Better World map, 52,000 hand-picked pinpointable locations from the countries. All countries available on Street View. So there's my high score, which was 21,000. It took me 19 minutes to get it. I don't believe you, USSR leader, that you got a perfect score in 34 seconds. Neither do I believe you, Robert Kilburn or Halil Chan. Don't believe you guys. Let's get some tunes started, maybe. And I'm just gonna play a single player game, default settings. Actually, I am going to give myself a time limit just to keep things snappy. Let's go for 3 minutes. I don't think I'm going to use a full 3 minutes, but in case I need it, we'll go for 3 minutes. Moving, panning, and zooming will be allowed. And let's get started. So, right off the bat, I'm thinking this is an Argentina. I think Argentina has these kinds of light poles, from what I understand. But this isn't a... Oh, actually, no. This is not Argentina. No, bienvenidos a Colonia Berón. I thought Argentina had a black Google car, though. John Deere. Gral Pico, Gral, Santa Rosa. So, probably could know where this is. If I knew those towns. Huelen, Miguel Kane, and Kiemu. Yeah, I am feeling Argentina, but I thought Argentina had a black Google car. Maybe I'm wrong. Got these big is that just like an entrance? Colonia Berón. Is that a military facility? Alright, I'm not gonna try to really pinpoint where in Colombia, in Argentina I think this is. It is very flat. So I'm going to go in a very flat-ish part of... Let's zoom the map. So Argentina has mountains along the side here. And I think this is the part that's mostly flattish. This doesn't seem very low. This doesn't seem very low latitudes, or very extreme latitudes. So I think it's somewhere in this area. And if I wanted to spend time looking on the map and trying to find the exact place, I could. But I'm not. I'm gonna go. Was Martine Coleman? Was that one of the things we saw? I don't know. I don't remember. Let's go there. It should be fairly flat there. Okay, we were 266 miles away. We were actually more inland. There's Colonia Berón. No, it might just be a town, but I don't know. It had quite a gate. But yeah, so we weren't too bad off. We knew generally, we might have saw Santa Rosa. If we had spent time to look around, we would have known. Yeah, we knew it was not near the mountains, not on the west coast or western part of Argentina. So new round, please. SV. SV. I don't know. No road markings. Signs in English. It doesn't seem... This might be England? I mean, I got signs to toilets, but oh, it's Scotland. Look. Signs to Inverness on the A835. Yeah, so I don't know where we are, but somewhere in Scotland. Not a good signage to tell me exactly what this town is called. Might just be a hotel. The Kinloch Hotel. Hey guys. Local soccer or football hooligans. Yeah, we must be in Kinloch. The Kinloch village. Up here in Scotland somewhere. You said Inverness, so up here on the A835. Something like that. There's the A835. I'm not seeing a, whatever this place was called, so let's go back real quick and see what was the other direction. I have a minute left. Where was that sign? So Inverness on the A835 is to the east, and then Gairloch, all that, etc., is to the west. I'll never find. Oh, there's Kinloch. And so we were about I don't really know where we were. We're on the bridge on the A830 something. So we're about here. Actually, we're about here. Were we next to the Church of Scotland? Are you the Church of Scotland? You might be. Okay. Let's send it. 5,000 points. We were 5 yards away. Did I say 835 when it was really the 832? Whatever. I kind of knew what I was talking about. Play next round. Alright. No Google car information from what I can tell of the white streak. This could be just about anywhere. English sign for plants. So it might be... Oh, I was going to say might be the United States, but now I'm thinking this is actually more New Zealand. New Zealand and Australia. Not a whole lot of signage, though. We were driving on the left, so definitely not the United States. This is either a very green part of Australia, or this is a New Zealand, and I'm feeling like this is more of a New Zealand to me. Marlow County Estate. I don't know where Marlow County Estate is. There's some name of some housing development. Alright, what do we got? Lockhart, Greenhide, and Sir Sinkle. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. Okay, so I'm just going to get in there and make a guess. Unless this sign is going to be the keys. Are you Palmerston Christian School? Yeah, you're not gonna tell me, huh? Not gonna tell me at least what country you're in? I'm gonna go New Zealand. It seems more green than I would expect from an Australia, though I think parts of Queensland can get rather green. So maybe I should be going up here, but it's very flat, and New Zealand has Mountains. Yeah, like, this is a very mountainous terrain. I only have 43 seconds left. And maybe I'm not gonna go New Zealand. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go somewhere... Oh no. I'm gonna go somewhere roundabout. It has to be this doesn't have to be a town. You know what? This is now Durong. Oh, well, we got the country right. It was in fact Australia, but we were up here in Darwin. Oh, Palmerston City, yeah. If I had spent some time, we were so tucked away in this little community that getting to something that was going to have some information that said Darwin or something. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, we only got 1,200 points because I think we would have had a better score if we went in Indonesia. Was thinking of South America. Looking at that building, I'm not so sure anymore. Oh, Mexico. .mx, I think, is Mexico. Monte Olimpo. Well, let's try to think of where we are in Mexico. I don't know much about Mexican geography, so it's not fully... There's a pretty big city out here somewhere to the east. It's not Mexico City, though. I don't think we're in Mexico City, because Mexico City, from what I understand, is in a valley. So this is a flat area of Mexico, kind of green, but also flat. So, where is a flat part? Maybe in the Yucatan-ish area. Maybe we're looking at Villahermosa? Would be a little greenish there, but that's way out of the way. If it's like anything along this western edge, maybe even a Oaxaca, that looks like mountains. But that's probably a better guess than wherever we were before. Villahermosa looks very swampy, and this doesn't look very swampy. You know what? I'm going to could be up here in Merida. Be in one of these little communities along the... Well, I don't know. That looks very built up, though. I'm going to change my whole idea, and I am going to go... I'm going to go somewhere on this western edge, and... I really... Yeah, let's go for a Guadalajara. Who knows? Well, it's a good thing that we did not go way over here in the Yucatan. We were in Aguas Calientes. It's the place of the hot waters, apparently. Not very green on the map, but it was fairly green. And we knew that we were to the west of a city, because we saw that out east. Not swampy. Good job, me. Play next round, please. Okay, we got the Tandue world-class rum. Crossing Pisok. I'm thinking this is in Indonesia. Well, I don't know, because it's got... We do have some English, though. Maybe this is a Philippines. John Low Escanque? Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't know. It's sounds Filipino. Aquamarine Resort, Santa Cruz. Yeah, this is Philippines. Got these I don't know. I don't know if these are tourists or if these are like just your bus to get around. I guess this is just your bus. Like if you need to, this is your taxi. These little whatever they are called, tuk-tuks. Tuk-tuks just might be your local taxi. Or they might be just a whole family out for a trip. But let's get back in there and check out the Philippines. And I forget, it was Santa Cruz? Something like that was the name of the town? Maybe? Like General Santos City. Cadiz City. San Fernando. Seems to be a well-maintained road. What did that sign say again? Not this one. Aquamir. Yeah, maybe that's just the name of your little tuk-tuk, is the Santa Cruz. So I'm gonna think you're somewhere near a large population center. Maybe you're on the outskirts of Manila, but maybe not. Like maybe down here in like a San Pablo, Santa Rosa. That looks very built up. You know what? I'm going to send it because I only have 23 seconds left. So guess what? We're now in Santa Rosa, but in the outskirts. All right. So we were in the Philippines, but an entirely different island. We were down here in the port of Bulacan at the Aquamarine Resort. It's there. It's there if you zoom in far enough. Yeah, I didn't see this word like Bulacan anywhere. Well, what was our summary? What score did we get? 18,496. Australia really hurt us. Yeah, 4,000 points, 5,000 points, 4.5, 4. That 1,200 points in Australia destroyed us. Well, I think we have time for one more map, and I'm going to do one that's a little different. It's called A Balanced World by S.A. Deborah. It has places you'll see like nowhere else. Like, it's not just Street View countries, it's countries that don't have Street View. So you'll just be like in a shop somewhere, maybe like on the side of a cliff on someone's like tourist photo. So I can't use the meta of like, well, I know that Street View isn't in this country. We do have Street View this time, but sometimes they like to trick you by showing you a place that seems like one place, but it's actually somewhere else. So it's probably not Yenis. It's probably not Venice. You know, so I think we're in Australia. I think we're in Europe because that sign. We have Konya. Where would I have Yenis and Konya? Hold on. Was that a clue? Was that a clue? Give me a clue. Give me a clue. Oh, the car is overtaking us. Okay. Now you. Blue number plate. Or yellow number plate. What was on your front? Also yellow number plate. So, this could be a trick. What is this? I can't reach that yellow or that white car. They're going too fast. Yellow number plates on both front and the back. I think are indicative of the Netherlands and also Luxembourg. This does not seem like the Netherlands, though. It seems very dry. No, but it is extremely flat. Sun is in the south, so we are in the northern hemisphere. Do I dare go to the Netherlands when it's gonna be somewhere else entirely? I'm gonna assume that someone from the Netherlands drove. I don't know. This is hard. I don't think anywhere in the Netherlands looks like this, but maybe it does. Also, it's very, like, built up, it looks like. There's just development everywhere, so where would you find these big swaths? I'm going to assume that someone from the Netherlands or Luxembourg has driven maybe into the wilds of Poland when there's less development. All the way down in Turkey. That makes kind of more sense because of the landscape. But oh, there's Kanya. If we had looked, we might have even seen it. It's right there. 1,300 points. Well, it's no worse than what we got in Australia and when we knew the right country. Okay. Sun is not really helpful. I'm torn. This could be, I don't think this is a South America. I think this is another, like, Eastern European, somewhere maybe near Turkey. Hello, dogs. Hello, person in that car? No, I think it's just something on the seat. They have cisterns on the roofs. I don't know if that's a telltale sign of anything. Any license plate information you can give me? No, I don't know how to read that. Don't know how to interpret that at all. Okay, is this gonna be any bit of information? Fiambres, pan bebidas, verduras, cigarrillos, Benza del Barrio. Spanish? Juan Pablo II. I just said I didn't think this was South America, and then you throw me for a loop by giving me some Spanish. Is that a flag? Is that a flag? It's gonna be in Argentina? Oh, of course I'm playing, is it Paraguay, Argentina, Uruguay? One of these. I'm gonna say it's in Argentina. Again, pretty flat. No mountains to be seen. We have a little bit of a development though, so we're in kind of a town. You know what? We're in Reconquista. No. Well, we were in Argentina, but we were way over here in Tunian. Way to the west, near the mountains. I didn't see mountains. I didn't look for mountains either, though. Next round. Alright, sun is semi-northish, but I don't think that's can tell us anything. Yeah, because I don't think this is the southern hemisphere. Oh, well, this is Russia, this is Ukraine, this is Bosnia, this is Serbia. I'm not gonna get a lot of information out of this. it's flat. Lots of places in Australia, or I keep wanting to say Australia. Lots of places in Russia could look like this. If you're smart, if you know the meta, you could probably look at the light poles and tell. I'm willing to put a bet down on Ukraine, but I can't tell the difference between the different Cyrillic types of languages. I know some countries, Ukraine might have a different character than Russia. A very cool Russian Orthodox Church. But we might also be in North Macedonia. I'm gonna in Bulgaria. I'm gonna say this is the Ukraine. I'm sorry, I just said the Ukraine and not Ukraine. And I'm going to go somewhere near Slovansk. Ah, we were in fact in Vladimir, near Vladimir, Russia. I need to stop making stupid accents. Okay. Pickup truck. Big fields. Mountains to the east. Mountains to the west. Mountains to the south. This could be the American, like, prairie lands. This could be a Montana. I mean, big sky country. You tell me this isn't big sky country? This might also be like a Saskatchewan in Canada. Little Basin Creek and Rusty Spur. It's very, is that a town over there? Okay, large town. Well, there's a town far to the north. It's beautiful scenery, as long as you don't have agoraphobia or afraid of open spaces. I think that's what agoraphobia is. No, I wasn't looking though. No American flags that I've spotted so far. You think you live out here in big sky country? Think you're a flag waving patriot person? Maybe you'd put up a flag? Look at this like 57 Chevy just sitting out here rotting in some grass. I don't know if it's a 57 Chevy. It seemed about the same era. I'm gonna just have to go somewhere in Montana with a large... I'm gonna head for Montana. This seems to be kind of the intersection where we could have mountains to the west, mountains to the east. We had a large town-ish to our north. Maybe that's Butte. Maybe we're somewhere around about here. Maybe in the Newcomb Basin Creek. Didn't we see Basin Creek? Ascend it. Ah, yes! 2.7 miles away. All right. Killer. New. Okay. I don't know this meta with this car. Steering wheel on the right. Driving on the right, though. Is this going to be Cyrillic? Yes, I think it's a Mongolia. Because of the look of this car, I think it's a Mongolia, but... Is there a large body of water in Mongolia somewhere? Big mountains to the south. I can't really tell where the mountains are in Mongolia. Assuming that's where we are. There's a big lake. We are driving on the what side of the lake, though? There's a little spur, a little jut into the lake. We're driving on the east side of the lake. which would fit with this. Does it fit with this other lake down here, though? Not entirely. So if we're on this part of lake, whatever that was, and we match that up with these words, is it going to say like lake? What? I don't see a match, but it may not be a match. Right, we would go down this little like switchback though. And I'm not seeing a switchback. We have to be at the south tip of the lake if that's where we're at though. So I got 50 seconds. Am I at the far, far south tip? It doesn't seem right. I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna say right about here. No, we were in Kazakhstan. Well, we're near a large body of lake, and they did use Cyrillic. We're not in Mongolia, though. I mean, I guess Mongolia is probably a lot more sandy, deserty in this area, maybe? Kazakhstan, lots of mountains. That makes sense, because I wasn't seeing a lot of mountains in Mongolia. There are some here, though. It looks a little hilly, but not quite as hilly as Kazakhstan. Well, what's our summary? Pretty poor, 13,067 points. Had a great round there with Montana, but everything else could have been better. But yeah, let's call it here for this kind of little mix of everything Geoguessr. But thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.